Hello friends, once again I welcome all of you to my YouTube channel Professor Iqbal Tajwale. In this episode of lecture, we are going to discuss one of the important aspects of teaching learning, that is how to make our teaching interesting. How to make our teaching interesting. Friends, many teachers might have come across this problem while teaching a lesson. There are some hints which I can provide you in order to make your teaching learning very interesting, and your student will also enjoy that. So to make your teaching learning very interesting, what you need to do is you have to focus on some points which are quite essential for a teacher. The effectiveness of the teacher depends upon the kind of delivery he does in the class. Okay, there are many problems like a big class, okay, nuisance in the class, okay, cannot monitor the student individually. There are many problems. Apart from that, a good teacher is someone who can deliver his best in the class. And the time of teaching, you have to read. Now let us see how to make our teaching very interesting. The first point which you need to consider is prepare a background for the lesson. Prepare a background for the lesson. The first point is to prepare the background for the lesson. Always remember, before teaching any lesson or any particular task, what you need to do is you have to go closer to that topic which you are going to teach it to your students. Because when you directly go to the lesson and start teaching, it will not have any curiosity, it will not have any interest to learn. For example, if you are teaching a poem of William Wordsworth, Solitary Reaper, you know what is the background that you can use it. Our students, they come from a rural background, so they know, they are quite familiar with a girl working in the farm, okay, what kind of atmosphere will be there, how they sing, how they cut, how the harvesting is done. So asking questions to prepare the background for the lesson, you can go closer to the lesson itself, and then the student will also concentrate themselves towards the lesson. So preparing a background for the lesson is equally important. Preparing the background for the lesson is equally important. Now, the second important point is the language that you choose to teach your student. Your language should be simple. Your language should be simple, because our students, they come from the background where English is very difficult for them. Okay, so you should explain the concept in a simple language at the level of student, so that it can be understood well, so that they should follow you. So presenting the topic, presenting the lesson in such a language that becomes easier for student to digest the things, to digest the topic that is discussed in the class. You can also ask them questions, okay, and you can hold their touch, and if you ask the question, if you hold the touch, it means the students are following you, they are with you. The next point which is very important for you is make the lesson interactive. Okay, your class should not be monotonous, that a teacher is only speaking in the class, a teacher is only delivering a lecture. That doesn't make a good sense of meaning as far as learning is concerned. That doesn't make learning at all. So it should be interactive class where both the teacher and the students are interacting. Okay, the teacher will say less and the student will speak more. The teacher will speak less and the students will speak more. So when this is done, okay, if it is an interactive based classroom, then the learning possibility will be high. So this is how what you have to do. The maximum exposure should be given to the student, and when you give the maximum exposure to the student, they will come closer to the topic, they will understand it well, and they will try to explore that. The next important thing is